Yes! And I'm gonna make it do what it do, boo. So, as y'all saw, you already see the title of the video. Top 10 books I've read since 2023, since I've been back reading. It is gonna be a bit of a list. It's quite diverse. Kind of diverse, not gonna lie. When it comes down to it, I'm just gonna go through these 10 books. With like my happiest moments, saddest moments, greatest moments, if you will, like top moment in the book. Then my ratings, and I'm gonna go in order for the ratings, honestly. Like at the end of the video, I'll do my ratings, and that's really about it. So let's get into it. So first, we got Blindsided by Becca Steele. This little book here, I ate it down in about a week. And that's a fast read for me, even for this size of a book. I'm a slow reader. Everybody knows this. I picked this up. I saw it in Barnes and Nobles. I looked, I said, oh. Took it home. I said, I like this. This is nice. Read it, honestly. I think my favorite moment, funniest moment, was when they was doing the do in the kitchen. Mind you, that's some like overtly freaked out, like crazy type. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to ya. New in the kitchen. And I read it down just like this. Honestly, when it comes to any romance book, my saddest moment is always going to be the third act breakup that happens in a book. But this didn't have a third act breakup. It was, when it comes to my LGBTQ plus writers, readers, and people a part of the community itself, everybody knows when you mess with someone in that style, it all comes down to if they gonna choose you or choose that old life they like to talk about. And he almost chose that old life he likes to talk about. And baby, he chose that boy right there. So, Blindsided by Becca Steele, honestly, if it wasn't for another book on this list, it would make the top #1 MLM romance read I've ever read. But another book takes the cake, okay? Another book takes the cake, and I can't get it off my mind. So we got that first one right here. Happiest moment, honestly. Honestly, I think this is the one where he took him to like the little, I read it a while ago, mind you. I think he took him to the snow trip or whatever with his family. Happiest moment, not gonna lie. Yeah, happiest moment in here. So, now we got the things we never got over. This was my first romance read, and it took me such a long time to read it because I stopped in the middle. I stopped about here, because I still had a lot of the book left, so I didn't stop in the middle. But I read this and fell in love with romance. Yeah, this right here, I mean, small town man, big town woman, running away from a marriage, looking for her niece, her sister. Give it all to me. All to me. All to me, please give it all. Because I like this down. This was great. I read this, and when I started reading it again after I read Fourth Wing and... Okay, actually I read Fourth Wing and then I read Twisted Love by Anna Wong before this. So, sorry for the lies. I don't mean to lie. That's just me. I didn't mean to lie. short-term memory loss. So that's what we read first. And then we read this. This was phenomenal. Mind you, I don't like children at all. In real life, I don't like children. Don't. This put a new perspective on it for me. I only like children that I know. And not in a weird way, with you weird mother... Like my niece and nephew, we can, partay and, have a good little Coco Melon session, watch Bluey, love my niece and nephew. Any other kid, mother, can't do it. So, yeah, we got that right here. This was great. My happiest moment was their wedding. The end of the book, their wedding, oh my God. It was amazing. It was amazing. Them being married at the end of the book and Waylay having her little, she's grown. She's in her grown woman era and she's, Saddest moment was when Knox found out that Naomi and Waylay got kidnapped. I was done. I was heartbroken because what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Second saddest moment was the third act breakup because he truly broke up with her because he didn't want to hurt her. Stop saying that excuse. That makes me so mad. Stop saying that. Please. You're gonna make me mad. And honestly, my greatest moment is when Knox went to go save him. Yeah. When Knox went to go save him. Yeah. Because he made sure he was gonna get his wifey back. Okay? This right here, love this. Love. Then we got my first dark romance read ever. There Are No Saints by Sophie Lark. Tell by the Tabs. This is the first book I got into tabbing with. Fortunately, does not count. First book I ever got to tabbing with. I can't even tell you. I divided it with different moments. So I had the main characters in this, if you don't know, are Mara and Cole. I had Mara's moments. Where's the page? Bruh. I have Mara moments, funny/cute moments, morally gray /foreshadowing moments, spicy moments or what the fuck moments, and Cole moments. So I have a lot here, but I think my favorite all-time aspect of this book, and I think it just goes up to my greatest moment of the book. I cannot show that. Hold on. Ooh, that almost got taken down. Was the drawings in this book. This aspect, that was amazing. I loved every one of them because they are they were creative. They were creative. And the way they were drawn, that's how I saw them in my mind. Yeah, that's how I saw them in my mind. Best moment in this book was when Mara was finna get unalived, and by the other unaliver in the book that Cole was in competition with, and Cole saved her after almost leaving her there. That was a great moment because I didn't expect something like that to happen. Not gonna lie. I like that moment. Happiest moment is when, again, when you save your queen, I love when you save your queen of a woman. I'm sorry. It just does something. It tickles my fancy. It just helps me love. Now, honestly, truly. Because when I don't get that, out of the room. Immediately. Get out. That's how I feel. So yeah, There Are No Saints by Sophie Lark. That's what I give. That's what I give. Saddest moment? Honestly, when Mara was telling Cole about her mom and how she doesn't believe in what she does. And her friends too. So yeah, a bit of the sad moments because it was kind of sad to just, let's read. Yeah. Now, we got the saddest book I've ever read in all time. And I won't probably be going back to read anything that makes me cry this much. Hold on. But If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. Now, if you see my TikTok page, you know I don't play around with nothing that makes me cry. I don't cry over books. cried on my lunch break for 30 minutes over this fucking book. The writing was not bad. I enjoyed it. It had short chapters. I loved reading just short chapters because it makes me feel like I'm completing a book just so quickly. Now, the saddest moment is when my brain clicked about what happened at the beginning of this book and what happened at the end of this book. Maybe if you read it, if you haven't, cool. There are spoiler warnings. I need to be putting that at the beginning of the video. So this here, there's a moment at the beginning where it talks about a car crash. And the end moment is everything that happened between this leading up to that car crash at the end of the book. And that there tore me to pieces. When I realized what happened, I was working and I was on the computer working, reading. And so when I went to break, walked around for a bit, got me a little bite to eat, then I started crying. I was done. I couldn't even focus no more for the rest of the day. I was so distraught. So saddest moment in the book, the car crash. Greatest moment in the book is like the 2 to 3 chapters before the car crash because she finally got her man. Then he fucking died. I say greatest moment is when she broke up with her boyfriend. Her first boyfriend. Jake, Jill, up the hill. Whatever his name is. Yeah. Jake, Jill, up the hill. That's his name. Yeah. So when she broke up with him, greatest moment of all time. Because why do you keep with that and you know he's not good? Come on now. Stop playing with me. T. Now we're getting into we're almost through the first 5. This is the last of the first 5. We have Twisted Games by Anna Wong. I have not finished the series, but this one has been the greatest by far of all time. This has not disappointed me. This actually took me by surprise. I didn't think I was going to like this one at all because all the girls were hyping it up. Oh, I need a man like oh. I need a man like Reese Larson. I need a man like him. I remember his last name. I need a man like him. And I see why. I need a man like him too. This was great. My greatest moment, I have two greatest moments, is when she couldn't be with her friends and he made her like a little tent set up in the house. It was cute. He made her a little tent set up in the house so she could like spend time with her friends and at the because she couldn't go to the concert, so she was FaceTiming them on the thing, and he set up the little thing for her, the little tent, all the little favorite snacks from the tent. He had a little FaceTime video up on the thing. Cutest moment. Next cutest moment. Oh, could you even call it a cutest moment? Happiest spicy moment was when they was in the gazebo. When they was in the gazebo, crazy work. Saddest moment is when he got fired and when he got fired and she had to basically go and like do a whole bunch to get him back. Greatest moment from Bridget alone was when she basically told her family off and all her like family worker bees. So this book really took me by surprise. Anna Wong really wrote this very, very well. I love this down. I actually still have it in my top 4 out of the Twisted series. I still have to finish Twisted Lies. I didn't put it on my 2-month TBR, but I will be finishing it next year. Best believe that. Getting into the last 5. I want you to know this last 5 are literally the top 5 books of my life up until this point. And I don't think it's going to take a lot to change it. It's going to take a lot to waver me to change it because these next 5 books were just so good. It altered my brain chemistry and how I think about certain things in life. Yeah. For the Fans by Nyla K. I know you see my tabs. They're halfway done. Mind you, that's not because I didn't want a tab anymore. That's because I ran out of the tabs. And up until a certain point, I just stopped reading. I stopped tabbing, but I have all the marks in here. All the marks. I love this book down. It's actually on my TBR again because I want to reread it. I want to reread it so bad. And I know what you're thinking. Nick, you're freaked out for wanting to read that again. And you know what? I am. And I'm going to read it again. And you're not going to do anything about it. I'm going to read it again. So, yeah. I do have... Hold up. Hold up. So I have 2 greatest moments, and they're all just one chapter. Okay, chapter 16 was one of my favorite chapters as I was reading. So it was one of my first favorite chapters of while I was reading. This chapter had so many funny moments when it comes to men, and the thing that happened in this chapter, I want to be good to you, baby. Oh, that's how it made me feel. That's how it made me feel. Yeah. So that's honestly how it made me feel, and I loved every bit of it. So I love it down. This was great. Chapter 16, favorite. There's another one.
With a delicious treat and special edition holiday toy. Kinder Joy. Open a world of surprise.
What is power? The better question is, how much of it can you handle? In the GMC Sierra EV Denali, get to 100% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra EV Denali models.
Honestly, I don't think it was too far after chapter 16. So I'm going to put it at chapter 21. That this is my second favorite chapter in the book. Yeah, second favorite chapter in the book, and I cannot lie. Second favorite chapter in the book, and I ate this down. The moments, everything that happened in this book, like I said, the spice level was amazing. It had equal amount of spice to equal amount of plot. So much spice as I was reading was as much plot as I was reading. And it was phenomenal. I love this book down. There's not a lot I can say bad about this book. I say my happiest moment is when they did their little 1-2 after they won the Rose Bowl game. Loved that. Second favorite moment is when he went and left Avi to go and get right with himself and to go and, come out to his family and stuff like that. When he did that, greatest moment. A sad moment was, again, when he left Avi. When he left Avi, Avi was distraught. Almost made me hate a man. And the greatest moment was, honestly, I don't think I have another greater moment than chapter 16 and chapter 21, because those 2 chapters alone, I can just read for the book and I'll understand the whole plot. So, love this down. Whew, Lord. We got Hunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton, Count of Mouse duet. The first book. This here was amazing. I love it. I don't have any annotations in it because I read it on my Kindle, but I need the physical copy. This was great. I honestly loved it. After I got past a certain pew scene, and I kept reading on, great book. I loved how it was written. I love what it's truly about. It was great. I think the funniest moment for me is when he cut off that one guy's hand and put it on her doorstep. That was funny. Don't ask me why that's funny. Saddest moment is when she got kidnapped at the end of the book. because they had just made me the happiest moment of all time was when they got together. She told him his real name and everything, and she was like, "Oh, okay." They told her about his little mom and everything, and then she got kidnapped. Yeah. So when she got kidnapped at the end of the book, mind you, I raced in the house to grab my sister's copy of the book off her shelf to start reading because I wasn't finna sit and wait. Love this down. This was great. I loved it. Another dark romance read that I won't be forgetting. The Ritual. This here, oh my God. Mind you, when it comes to dark romance, I do always take a step forward and then a step back. But that second and last step forward, I'm all in. This was fucking killer. I'm not gonna lie. This was great. Like, I think what Chantel Tessier did for me was put all the type of drama TV shows I watch in a book and said, read this, tell me what you think. And I'm here to tell you right now, y'all, she ate down with this motherfucker right here. She ate down. What you mean your own mother was trying to kill you? Huh? What do you mean your own mother and father set you up with a man that they know abuses women? Huh? What do you mean your man tried to kill you? Huh? And then Riot Alexander Archer. That's a real man. That's a real man. Mind you, he didn't take her revenge in his own hands. He said, hey, babe, I'm going to go and kill Daddy. And you gonna handle his. And when you do, let me know when you done. Because that's all you, boo. Because she not only tried to unalive you, but she tried to, like, push up on you and try to take your man. That wasn't really your man, but you did care at the time. Yeah, we don't play those games right here. None of that. None of that. None. It's annoying. This is amazing. Great. Happiest moment is when she finally said the vow stuff, the I vow, you vow, we vow. Happiest moment right there. Great character development within that part there. Saddest moment is, again, when it comes to dark romance books, or romance books anyway, getting kidnapped just frightens me. I'm not gonna lie. Getting kidnapped frightens the living out of me, because why are you kidnapping me? I'm an adult. Leave me alone. And leave the children alone as well. So that was the saddest moment for me. Happiest moment is, oh, I just realized I said that wrong. Okay, so saddest moment was when she got kidnapped. Happiest moment is when they both got revenge on who was with them all at the same time. Greatest moment was, another greatest moment was, I'm trying to think. There was so much happening in this book. Was all the plot reveals. All the plot reveals. Because there was a few I seen coming, and there was a few that I didn't see coming. So I was honestly just astonished all the way through. Yeah. Astonished all the way through. And then the end bot in the epilogue where they had kids. Great. It was great. I can't say nothing else but great. It was good. That was that. Now, these next two books I'm going to show y'all have to go hand in hand. They're from the same series. Everybody knows how I feel about them. I love them to death. I do love these books. Rebecca Yarros's fantasy series, Empyrean series, with Fourth Wing and Onyx Storm. Mind you, Iron Flame is not here because I can't take 600 pages of miscommunication. These two here have to go hand in hand, but they'll still count as 10 books. This here goes with this because this is the first book I read to get started in reading again. And from this book on, I have not stopped reading much of anything, honestly. I love this book down. I can't say, honestly, I think hearing about dragons talking in this book, you being able to talk to your dragon, you have powers in this book. Your man is your man and you don't even know that's your man yet. Then you got, he's such a good man, y'all. You just don't understand. He's a good man. Sorry. You got forced into a program you don't know shit about. And it was just great. All the stuff that Violet learned in this book that keeps carrying on through the second and the third, amazing. It's honestly one of my best top reads all time in the last 2 years of reading. Mind you, I picked this up in November of 2023, and I've been reading since then, and it's December 2025. So I've been reading consistently 2 years straight. Not gonna lie. Onyx Storm, whirlwind of emotions. Whirlwind of emotions. And it just goes to show that for me, she really does write a great book. Rebecca Yarros just puts so much time and care in her books, and I do like what she writes. Love it. And this book here, I honestly can say this is my number 2 in the 3, because this one just stays at number 1 because of what it is. Read this, and I know I'm forgetting to say my happiest moments and stuff, but the entire book of both these two were my best, happiest moments throughout reading the book. The reveal in this book and that nigga leaving in this! Just, I can't describe how much... Sorry, y'all. There was a video that popped up on my TV for an ad, and they out there singing The Climb from Miley Cyrus. Don't sing. Let her sing that. But yeah, these two here. So when we go with this one, the reveal at the end of the book was great because I didn't see it coming at all. I was kind of slow. Her getting her powers and then her getting 2 dragons. Beautiful moment. I love Violet for it. And saddest moment, I can't even say it was Liam dying. I think the saddest moment was for me was when she left that final time, not knowing it was going to be her last time for a little while seeing her friends before she had to start lying to them about everything she knew about and her brother being alive. So, yeah. This book here, happiest moment, them saving Mira. When they saved Mira, best moment right there. I thought Mira was finna die. I could not take another Sorengale death. I promise you I could not take it. The first one that happened in Iron Flame, I was distraught. She saved me here. Saddest moment, and Darna leaving. And the saddest moment number 2, Zayden leaving. Why everybody's trying to leave her? And Darna did come back, but I'm tired of people leaving her. Like her mom left her, dead. Her dad left her, dead. Her sister almost left her. She's still alive. She was injured. Liam left her, dead. 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 But, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Like, and just, I honestly just relate to this book so much with Violet, with just her mourning her mother's death and always having to do something and not having any time to grieve about her mom being gone. I relate to her so much on it on a personal level. So Rebecca Yarros really did make this my favorite one by far. And I hope that she will write more. Like, I hope when her writing more in this series that she does top this, because I related to this on such a personal level, and it felt good to like read something like that and to know it could be brought in a fantasy aspect, but still feel so real. So yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. When it comes to ratings, not gonna lie to y'all, all 5 stars. All 5 stars between all of them. Yeah, all 5 stars. Yeah, all 5 stars. I honestly can't say much more about the books. Like, I love them all down. I love my reading time I be having. All the books I've read since 2023 have been amazing. So I really hope everybody enjoyed this video nonetheless. And please bear with me as I keep bringing out new content, trying to post shorts and YouTube videos all together, connected, all together. So just bear with me. But I hope everybody enjoyed this video today, and I'm glad that you came here to watch me rant about books that I love, and I hope that you care about as well. I love y'all. Bye.